to our YouTube channel, man. I appreciate you tuning in. This is a new venture for us, the Fowler family. We the Fowlers present season 1, the FCB Bullies vlog, right here on our channel. We're excited to just show you how we operate as a family and how we operate our family-owned business. Animals have been a part of my life, my wife's life for a very long time. I'll just tell you a little bit about myself and my experiences with pets. I've always been able to have dogs and pets when I was younger. My mom never spent a lot of money on getting dogs, but she was always cool with having dogs and pets, and she allowed me to have a number of dogs. I love dogs. The older I got, I didn't seem to have the time to have a pet. It takes a lot of time to have a pet and make sure you serve and take care of your pet the way that it's supposed to be taken care of and served. So I've strayed away from having pets for a long time. I think the last time I had a dog, I bought my kids a puppy, I think maybe in 2010 to 2011, a little pit bull puppy that we named Gotti. That was the last dog I had until about 2015 when I purchased my first English Bulldog. I made the extreme purchase at that time because that dog cost me about $1,500. I invested that into a dog because I thought about the possibility of having the time to put into a dog and then possibly breeding down the line. But fortunately and unfortunately at the same time, a business venture that I was working on, broke through, so I had to relocate. Wasn't able to take him over with me, my English Bulldog, but I handed him off to a breeder that took very good care of him. To this day, he's very well taken care of. Crazy part about it is, once I gave him off to the breeder, I found out that Marlowe was deaf, so I had paid $1,500 for an English Bulldog with papers and everything for a deaf dog. So one thing that I'm learning about early in this is knowing about health conditions and health concerns of the bully breed, crossbreeding concerns, different things that I gotta pay attention to because of that. But Marlowe is still doing good. I've had some pictures, not too recently, probably about a year ago. Marlowe is good, but so fast forward, I didn't have a dog up until 2018 when I met my wife. My wife had 2 dogs when we got together. She had a small Jack Russell Terrier, I think, or something close to that. Maybe a mixture named Champagne. And she had a big lab bulldog mixture named Roscoe. Very well mannered. My wife took time to train both of these dogs and love and take care of them since they were pups. They grew up with her, Champagne specifically, grew up with her in her college dormitory, so she learned how to hide and, behave, very well. So she had those 2 dogs with her, and it was good. It was a great feeling to be around dogs that were yours, but I always just wanted mine, something that we could have together. I know that sounds kind of selfish, but it's the truth. I wanted something of mine, but I definitely took those dogs in as mine and loved them the same way. Fast forward a little further, we decided to move to LA. Right before we moved to LA, something happened to Roscoe. We think that he ate something and he got down in his esophagus and maybe cut his esophagus, so he bled out somehow and he passed, unfortunately. So when we went to LA, we took Champagne and the little Jack Russell Terrier that she had with us, and in the hunt for places to apartments and everything, it was so hard finding a space in LA that would allow dogs without excessive amount of deposits and that sort of thing. So me and my wife had to have a discussion of we may end up having to get rid of Champagne just so we can secure a spot. That's eventually what we end up doing, but I had made her a promise that I'll get you another dog. I promise you that. So fast forward a little bit further, and we were in our place of residence, and I took a friend of ours down to the LA Humane Society to pick up a cat. And while I was there, I was perusing around. I went into the dog section just looking. First dog I seen when I walked in was a pocket pit bull. She was probably about 1.5 years, 2 years old, fully grown. Being that she was in the Humane Society, knew that she was spaded and fixed, but she was so beautiful. She was a tricolor. I can't even explain how. I'll put the pictures up so you can see pictures of Cupcake, but she was a pit bull. She was well-mannered, well-behaved. She had been trained. I'm not even sure the circumstances of how they got her. Heard like 2 different stories of how or why they, captured Cupcake, but I'm not sure exactly which one were true. But she was a great dog. We had a great time with her in LA, and we found out we were pregnant. We were moving back to Georgia, and in the process of moving, it was just gonna be too complicated to get Cupcake back to Georgia. So we had to make another difficult decision to give her back to the Humane Society. And again, now my wife had that opening. She had our son, so she was cool with that. But I still had promised her a dog, because she has always wanted a dog to come up with her child when she had the child, because that's what, she's always envisioned. So I wanted to give her that. I wanted to see it myself, something that I've always wanted to do, but didn't get the opportunity, or didn't know if I would get the opportunity to do so. So we moved back to Georgia, and we're here, and we have our son. He's coming up, and over the last couple of months, my wife was like, I want a dog. So again, I promised her, so I told her just look for one. 2 days later, she shows me a picture of our boy Yoshi. And Yoshi is a bully, tricolor bully, comes from a great line. And you can check out his line and his pedigree. Go check us out on our Facebook page or our Instagram page. You can also go check out our kennel on bullypedx.com. You can look at our kennel and all our dogs and their pedigrees and everything. But he's a tri-bully that we got. She saw he was a puppy. He was like 12 weeks old when she showed me the picture. Reached out to the breeder, man. I appreciate you, Josh. We worked it out. Got Yoshi. He's a great dog. We started talking about the possibility of getting dog number 2. And with me, it's like if it was gonna be another dog, and it has to make sense for us to make money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman. I think about that first and foremost when it comes to adding on expenses. So my wife was like, I'm cool with that. Like, I want a girl anyway. So here we go on the hunt for dog number 2. Got in touch with a couple of breeders that were selling some dogs. I wanted a dog closer to Yoshi's age. Yoshi is 9 months right now, and this was about a little over a month ago. So I wanted a dog that was closer to his age, so we could get to breeding a lot faster. And so reached out to a guy, Dennis, Central Georgia, man. I appreciate her, and I purchased Pressure. Pressure is a bully. She's a brindle. I'm not exactly sure how to explain her color. Dennis explained her color to me. It has like 2 layers. Not exactly sure of all the terminology. I'm learning, so I'll let you know, or you'll be able to get those details on a later episode on Pressure. But we purchased Pressure from Dennis. She's 28 days older than Yoshi, so it was a perfect merger. I was kind of nervous bringing her home again. I've never done the intro, and I thank God for my wife. I'm super thankful for my wife. You know what I'm saying? That knows a little bit about maneuvering. So the introduction went pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And they took to each other immediately. I mean, they were like, shoot. Romeo Juliet immediately, and it's been a great little courtship. It's been like a month so far, and they've had a great little courtship. Pressure was in heat when I got her. When I purchased her, she was still in heat. She was still bleeding at that time. So my vet advisor and partner, he was like, we can try to artificially inseminate her. So a couple of days ago, we artificially inseminated Pressure. I'm seeing little signs. I mean, maybe it's me just wanting her to definitely have taken this first time. but you know, just new getting into it. I'm seeing little signs that she may be with puppies. She may not be, and it's cool if she's not. It's not a rush, because her and Yoshi will be around. I have purchased another dog. I have an XL bully named Prime that'll be here in the kennel physically here in the next 2 weeks. He's in Atlanta right now. I purchased him from another breeder, East Coast Exotics. Shout out to you all for the purchase of Prime. I'm also in the process of purchasing 2 other puppies from another breeder that has a very reputable line. His brand is very reputable. His brand of dog is very reputable. And that's important to me, is to be able to have a brand of dog, visually, health-wise, and temperament, that customers love to buy. You know, I don't want the vicious dog. I don't want to, you know, promote the vicious dog. Like, my dogs are very, like I said earlier, they're very, 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 very good. With my son, he's 1. They're not aggressive at all. I don't want to train them aggressively. I want to train them to have a temperament where they can behave in any type of settings. So the breeder that I'm working with to get the other 2 puppies to set a dog line in my kennel, you know, we'll talk about it later in further episodes down the road. But I'm excited, you know, to get into this business. You would want to have a vision of where you want to go. I'm a very vision-oriented type person. I don't like to get into any type of venture and not have an end goal or exit strategy attached to whatever it is. So me doing my studies and speaking and looking at different things and talking to different people, I know the direction that I want to go in as far as the dog associated with FCB bullies. There are 2 type of dogs that I want to go with. One, a regular thick breed short bully, and then an XL line of bullies produced by FCB Bullies. So that's my end goal. What happens along the lines, I'm not sure, but I'm excited about the possibilities. I'm extra excited to be doing this with my family. My wife is more excited than anything, and her excitement keeps me excited to see her, you know, smile, and the joy it brings for her to have her own dogs. Now these are hers. Again, she's raising them from pups. It's just a beautiful thing, man. Everything that I do is for my family, and that's, you know, Latia, Sanaya, Ty, TJ, Maverick. Everything that I do, my family fuels me. And so that's why the Fowler brand is so important, you know. So we'll appreciate it again, you tuning in to FCB Bullies. You know, season 1 of We the Fowlers, man. We don't know how this is gonna go, but we're excited to start this journey. So I appreciate you. You'll be able to meet my family. You'll be able to meet my dogs. We're gonna have a lot of footage. We'll be going live on this YouTube every now and then, so you can actually see what's going on. We have some structures that we're building out back for the dogs to get them workout spaces so they can stay in shape. I'm not gonna work pressure out a lot at all right now until we figure out if she's pregnant. And we probably got about 3 more weeks until we know for sure the pressure is with puppies or not. But of course, I'll keep you all posted on that. And make sure you click the bell to know when we're on. And you turn your notifications on Instagram and Facebook so you know when we post it. Again, I appreciate you all, and I'll see y'all soon.